Hey everyone, welcome back to the third marquee matchup video of the week here with me, Kieran, on the It's Kbo channel, and you can tell by the title it's going to be Gent against Club Brugge in this one. One that was a little bit annoying to solve, but I've done it pretty cheaply for that Prime Electrum Players Pack. Very happy with it, no loyalty position changes involved. So just a reminder before we get into it, you can already watch Monaco against Saint Etienne and Alaves against Real Sociedad solutions on my channel. They're already out for you to use after you've watched this, if you haven't already. And then Empoli against Fiorentina will be out very, very soon as well. So if you're watching this past Thursday, if you watch this any day after Thursday, that'll already be on the channel too, so you can go and check that out when it's ready. So just the requirements before we start: you need 2 Pro League players for this one. Max 3 from the same league and 5 nationalities is a little bit annoying, as well as the 2 rare players, 77 rating for the one that's meant to be like the second easiest SBC, but I think I've done okay with it. So we're going to be starting off by putting our Pro League players in. I've actually used 3 of them because I did get some rares from the Pro League, because when they're all up you might as well use the rares, because the rares are usually affected the least. So Pro League's quite far across, it's here. We're going to be using Vanaken. We're also going to be using, you can use either Orgia Fioe or Foe there, or you can use Defour, it doesn't matter. And I'm also going to be using Ito, if I can find him, there he is. I'm also going to be using Ito of 700 coins, and we're going to be using Orgia Foe too. So what you're going to do first, you're going to put Ito there, you're going to put Orgia Foe there, and you're actually going to put Vanaken at right centre back. So Hans Vanaken there, 5-star weak foot, 4-star skills, but he has got 48 pace, 800 coins for him. Quite an easy one to get. You could even get him cheaper than I did if you want to bid. That was a buy now on 800, so you could get him slightly cheaper. 350 bid on Vadis or Joya Foe. Pretty nice cheap one there, and then a 700 buy now on Ito as well, because there's a few that here that are very, very cheap in this league. There's also Diatta as a winger as well. He's quite a helpful one, so either of those would be quite good for your team. I think there's a third one that I can't remember the name of, but we're going to be using a nice little Japanese link here actually across. We're going to be using Muto, and we're going to be strong linking Muto to Joelinton. So we start off here, we've got Yoshinori Muto, just a 300 coins for bidding on him, and 350 coin bid on Joelinton. So 2 very, very cheap players there. If you buy now, they're only around 400, 450 as well, so that's pretty good too. We've got a midfielder from Newcastle completing our little triangle there, and it's going to be one of 2 players here. I'm just going to find him very quickly. I probably should put Newcastle in as well. You can put Bentaleb here. I believe you can use Shelby. I'm not completely sure on that one, but if you have Shelby, you might as well try him out. Nabil Bentaleb, just 450 coins I got him for, but there was a few cheaper that I missed. That was a buy now for him. If you want to bid, as usual, you can get him slightly cheaper. So we've got a left winger coming in next. A few Brazilian players here. It's going to be Galeno. So Galeno there, around 600 coins for him. Wenderson Galeno, that is. I've already got him first owner. I was very lucky to have him, and his perfect link, who's also a very, very cheap player as first owner players, and his name is quite long to say. It's Fran Sergio. So Fran Sergio Rodriguez Barbosa is his full name. He's very cheap. He's only around 350, 400 coins, and he gets that perfect link to Galeno, which means I don't really need too much more linking. Our defenders are actually also going to be from Brazil. We are going to be using, you can see we've got Dante here. I'm not using Dante, I'm using 2 that I bought just to show you. We're going to be using Pablo, and we're also going to be using, there's Hilton there. You can use Hilton. You can also use Dante, but we are going to be using Yemerson. He might be up at the moment. He is in the marquee matchups for Monaco, but I still managed to pick one up for 350 right now, which I was pretty happy with. We've just got to put Vanaken back in there because I've managed to get rid of him somehow, so we'll do that very quickly. Not as a defender, of course. I'm going to put Vanaken back in there. Then here they are. Here's Yemerson, and Yemerson de Jesus Narcis. I can't be bothered with that name. 300 coins for him, and then 350 coins for Pablo, because Pablo's higher rated. And then that means you can just put yourself a goalkeeper who isn't from any of those nations and is from the French league here. And that for me is going to be, you could say you can use Benitez, you can use Gunther, you can use Reynate. We'll just chuck in Reynate. Why not? And he will give us the 83 chemistry we need. You guys will have 80 chemistry because I already had. Or you might actually have 8. Yeah, I have 3 of the players already, so you're going to have exactly 80 chemistry. If you don't get that chemistry, make sure you're telling me in the comments. I'll try my best to help you all out. If you don't, then I'd recommend a position change on any of the central midfielders or on either of the wingers to get that done. But we'll submit it now for our pack. It's going to be a Prime Electrum Players Pack, which I'll be opening tomorrow on stream. I'll remind you about this in the other videos, guys, if you want to see what I get, as well as see my red picks and foot drafts, everything like that. Then make sure you tune in then. As I said before, the other marquee matchups are either on the channel or about to come out on the channel. But that's going to be all from me for this video, guys. Thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you very soon. Goodbye.